time, there was a gentleman from a fine family whose hard work made him very, very rich. The life of the man was filled with beauty. He had a very attractive and lovely wife, and his daughter was as lovely inside as she was out. But life is not always predictable. Darkness passed across the man's future one day, and his wife became gravely ill. Unfortunately, after a few months, his wife passed on. Winter came and covered everywhere in a blanket of white. And after a few months, during springtime, the rich man found a second wife, who brought along her two daughters. They had nasty and wicked hearts, just like their mother. Sometime later, the rich man left on a long business trip. Two sisters and their mother asked him to bring them expensive dresses and jewelries, but Cinderella told his father, "I don't need anything. I wish you to return safely." The father didn't see what was happening to his daughter. They took away her bedroom, her fine clothes, and made her do all the chores around the house. They made her to scrub the floors, clean the curtains, and polish the silver. One day, Cinderella was looking at her mother's picture and she was crying. She was thinking about all the good days that they had before. Suddenly, a fairy came out and asked her, "Hey, Cinderella, why are you crying?" Cinderella was shocked. She answered, Are you talking to me? Who are you?" Fairy answered, "I'm your godmother, Cinderella." Meanwhile, the king's son had just come of age. The king and queen were very anxious for the handsome prince to choose a wife for himself. "Mom, Dad, I will not marry someone I don't love, okay?" Suddenly the king said happily, "I have a great idea. We will hold a grand ball and invite all the eligible young ladies we can find." The letter carrier brought a letter to Cinderella's house and told them, "The king and queen request the pleasure of your company at the grand ball." Cinderella's sisters were really happy. They shouted at their mother, "Mom, we need new dress, we need new shoes, we need lots of things right now." Their mother told them, "You shall have whatever you need." Cinderella asked, "May I go to the ball?" "That's hardly possible, Cinderella. You can't even dance," her godmother answered. The night of the ball arrived. Stepsisters and stepmother were ready to go to the ball, but Cinderella Unfortunately, she didn't have a dress for the ball because her mean sisters tore her dress. She asked her stepmom, "Can I go? I really want to go, please." "We are getting late, Cinderella, and you can't come with us now, as there is so much left to do." So, after a few hours, they went to the ball and Cinderella stayed at home. She was really sad. She was crying. Suddenly, her fairy godmother came out and told her, "Hey, Cinderella, don't cry. You are going to the ball. Follow me." Cinderella was shocked. "Wait, how?" "First, you should get me a pumpkin." Cinderella's fairy godmother used her magic and converted Cinderella's torn dress into a beautiful gown. She transformed Pumpkin into a coach and the rats into horses. Now Cinderella was ready to go to the ball. She was really thankful and told her godmother, "Oh my God, thank you so much, fairy godmother. Now I can enjoy the ball." But before leaving, fairy godmother gave her a warning. "Cinderella, you must not remain at the ball beyond midnight. If you stay a moment longer, the charm will be broken. Promise me." Cinderella answered, "Okay, I promise you, godmother." In the ball, there were so many beautiful young ladies, but the prince didn't want to dance with any of them. Cinderella arrived, and suddenly the prince met Cinderella. Cinderella was the most beautiful lady that he had ever seen in his life. He went to her and asked her to dance with him. "You are the most beautiful young lady I have ever seen in my life." The prince did not tire of Cinderella. He danced only and only with her for the rest of the evening. They had an amazing time together, but suddenly Cinderella saw the clock. "Oh my God, it's too late. I must go now." "What is the problem?" said the prince. But Cinderella didn't have time to answer his question. He ran and left her glass slipper behind. The royal prince requested all single ladies to try on this unique glass slipper. Furthermore, whomever the slipper shall fit will become the bride of the prince. But unfortunately, no one was found to fit the slipper. Finally, they went to Cinderella's house. First, stepsisters tried the slipper, but it didn't fit them. Cinderella asked her stepmother, "May I try on the slipper too?" "Go upstairs to the attic and wait until I call you down, Cinderella." But finally, Cinderella tried the slipper. She and the prince got married and they lived happily ever after.